Hi, I'm Belina. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. And whatever the case may be, I'm so happy to have you. And welcome to my Thankful Thursday that I'll be doing the remainder of Thursdays of this month, which we have two more left. And I do have an announcement for you at the end of the video. If you would stick around, I would appreciate that. But I wanted to talk to you about Thanksgiving. Actually, what I want to talk about is ways that you can give back to your community. And really, Thanksgiving is a time that is celebrated for giving thanks, but that shouldn't be just one day. That really it should be all the time. We should always be thankful. And Thanksgiving is more than just having a nice meal, watching a football game, maybe taking a nap after you eat that turkey. It's more than that. And I've been guilty of the latter. Yeah. Turkey makes you sleepy. I don't know why. I have to look that up sometime. But it's got something in it that actually relaxes you. But I have notes here. Of course, a lot of these are just kind of common sense, but maybe just haven't thought of them. I admit maybe some of them I hadn't thought of. So I've got my rose gold glasses here. Oh, they're new. Let me get the tag off. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, and my background. It's new. Excuse the wrinkles, please. I tried everything to get the wrinkles out. But you know what? Even so, being grateful, I still like it. I love sunflowers, and it looks like I've got a whole row of sunflowers. I hope I have the sunflowers behind me, so just ignore the lines, please. But here I go with my new glasses. Okay. Well, I got them yesterday, so yeah, they're new. But like I had just said, Thanksgiving is more than just a big dinner and football games and taking a nap after eating the turkey and everything else. And really, we should give Thanksgiving every day, not just one day of the year. But anyway, okay, here's one. As far as saying thank you to your community, say more than just thank you. Okay, and yeah, hopefully it's a habit. Now I can honestly say I've made it a habit, like going in a store or going through a drive-through, whatever it is, with customer service. I make it a habit to always say thank you. And I usually tell them, have a great day, have a great night, whatever it is. Those people, the people who are working, you don't know what they've been through. You might say they're working for the money. Yeah, they are working for the money. But you don't know their situation. You don't know what they're going through. And that part doesn't even matter. They're working there. They're doing a service. Yes, they're getting paid for it, but they're working hard. But, there's usually those special people. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be like, it doesn't have to be like a store. It could be, the person that checks you out in the store. It could be somebody else you run into on a daily that just, maybe not daily, but weekly or monthly even, that just is always so efficient and always has a smile on their face and is always knowledgeable and helpful, and they just have a very good vibe about them. They're very good at being personable, and they're good on their job. You don't want to say anything creepy to them, but it wouldn't hurt just to say something like, you're very efficient, and I appreciate that about you. Or, I think every time that I've been in here, you've always had a smile on your face. And I appreciate that. I mean, I don't think that's cringy. I don't. Do your version of it. I just give them a little compliment that doesn't sound wrong. If they're wearing nice earrings, tell them they have nice earrings. Compliments go a long way. And this goes a lot of people that, another one, let's see, I have on here. And I know a lot of people are probably going to boot me on this, but I have a little story actually on this, and I'm trying to make this video shorter than some others have been, but at the same time, I don't want to miss anything. Your neighbors, okay. I live here in an apartment. I've said that many times on my videos, and I kind of do stay into myself. Uh, my sister's across the street, but I do. I speak to my neighbors. There's one that's more difficult than the other. I don't know what her problem is, but I will speak to her, okay? And that's just one. But I will tell you what happened, a little story that help your neighbors out is what, I'm trying to say. I'll tell you a little story. This happened yesterday when we got home. Well, it had already been planned and asked about, but it was done yesterday. A lady that lives downstairs from me. She's been there a few months now. And actually, she and my sister did not get started out on the right foot. That's between them. I've never had a problem with her. But now they have started talking, which I'm so glad. And she's got the cutest little dog. Not to change the subject, but bless his heart, he's got CHF like me. And poor little thing, he coughs. But anyway, I didn't want to get into it. But so I always talk to her. But I think she's trying to make up for what happened between them. And what happened, I don't mean to make this story long. I'll tell it as fast as I can. But over the summer, we had some stray cats. The mama cat had her kittens. And we were taking care of them. A lot of us, I was, and a lot of people from my sister's building were taking care of them. And I will say that other neighbor, she was doing that much. It's the one that, I don't know what her problem is. But like I said, I speak to her. But she did help with that. But my sister, I ran into somebody who took them in and to find them homes. But they, especially the kittens, but as it turned out, the mama cat too, were on the wild side. And they put out cages to try to trap them, not to be mean, not just to catch them so they could take them where they needed to go, because they needed a good home. And, she's got her cat Marty, and he thinks he's king, and I've got Milky, and I don't know how. There's one left. The mama has disappeared. I'm afraid something's happened to her. And now the neighbor did take in the one kitten, so I applaud her for that. I didn't mean to get out on this, but it's getting to my story, I promise. But anyway, we were trying to find homes for these cats, but there's still one that's running around on his own, and we do feed him and take care of him. But anyway, this girl come out and she put the cage trap thing, whatever it's called, like under my sister's window. And I wasn't there when it happened, but when the mama cat, I thought she'd be the easiest, but I was wrong. When she went, I think she got close to the cage, and then they tried to grab her to put her in it, and she jumped up that's when, during the summer, the windows were open. She jumped up into my sister's shade, and it's a mess. Her blind, her shade, whatever you want to call it. And this lady downstairs had noticed that. And she had recently got some shades. I don't have any extras. Probably mine in the bedroom probably needs change. It's not that bad, but Milky likes to get and look in the window. That's fine. Angel, my cat that passed away, she used to like to do that too. I could probably use another one, but I'm fine for now. But hers was really a mess. And my sister, if you knew how she was about her house. Yeah. But this lady that lived downstairs, she offered not only to give her, she had some extra blinds or shades, whatever blinds, I guess, technically. And she offered not only to give them to her, but to put them up for her. Because as I've said, my sister is not feeling well. So, and yesterday, after we got back from where we went, not only her, but a gentleman, one of our neighbors, come over to help her do that. I was going to help her, and I got over there, and he was there. And that was just really nice. So, just, showing that you appreciate your neighbor is it's a good thing. I mean, and try to get along with your neighbors. I mean, it's not fun to live somewhere where you don't get along with your neighbors, and like I said, I try to be friendly to everybody, even the ones that may not be the friendly. Sometimes though, here's a thought. Sometimes, and I'm watching my time here, and I've talked already quite a while, uh, but sometimes people that are like that, they really need love the most, really. So, okay, and here's one. I really like this one. Write a thank you note to someone that you feel you owe a special thank you to. And I love this ideal. I mean, maybe somebody, I don't know, I could think of different scenarios. Maybe you had your car break down, somebody helped you. Maybe even though you paid it back, maybe they loaned you money at a time you really needed it and you said thank you. But you don't have to be really mushy, but just the ladies will probably come more near. I don't know. There are sensitive guys. I know there are. But there's nothing wrong with an old school thank you note. Just write down let them know how much you appreciated what they did for you. Okay. And, okay. Share extras. Now, this is something we definitely do. We have done that. When I first moved in, I went to school with this guy, but still. And no, nothing romantic. I'm single. But I remembered him from school. I moved in here 2 weeks before my sister did. She was in a different building, even a different building from where she is now. But she was upstairs, now she's downstairs. But anyway, I didn't have a microwave, and he gave me one. And I didn't have the money at the time, but I told him, I'll pay you when I get the money. He didn't want the money. And it's getting a little loud, but I've got good use out of it. He had something he didn't need, and he gave it to me, and I appreciated it. And that could go for anything. I mean, if you have extras left over, just share them. Maybe you raised a garden and you've got extra vegetables. Share those. We do that around here. In the office, a lot of people, sometimes they'll set things out on the table that they don't want, that they picked up. Maybe you went out and found like a bargain on something and kind of overstocked on it more than you could eat. So yeah, share them. And, okay. Let me see where I was. I'm sorry about the paper crinkling here, but okay, I was at number 3. So, okay, while I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and ask, do you all have Thanksgiving plans? I'd love to hear about them. Having Thanksgiving with your family? I'm not being nosy. I'm just curious. Okay, here's the other one. Okay, and this again, you don't want to do it to be creepy. Making eye contact with people that you meet on the street. Actually, when you make eye contact with people, that tells them that you see them on a deeper level. I mean, don't be weird about it and just stare at them, but just look them in the eye. And for me, now this is me, this is my choice. I am still wearing my mask. But I was going to say, if you don't wear a mask, smile at them. That's what I used to do. But if you're wearing a mask, say hi to them. Or even if you're not wearing a mask, smile and say hi. It's kind of like appreciating their existence when you think about it. Okay. And thank your local businesses. And I think this is really important because I'm somebody who managed a small business in a small town. And, of course, you can do this with anybody, even the bigger ones. They have great service, that's great. But thank them online so people will know. That's what I was going to say a while ago, as far as the thank you. I know the internet's great for that, but it's always good to get, the personal touch. But on this, we learn things from the internet. If they've got their own page, but chance on a social site, tag them, give them a good rating. If not, just post about, how good they were, because they're a small business. I'm sure the owners would appreciate it. I know, like I said, I was a manager. I actually started out with two owners before this particular job. And then when other owners came in, it kind of changed. I became manager. So really, I was there longer than 5 years. But we were a small business, and I know it's appreciated. So, yeah, just you know, mention them like if you're on Facebook or whatever. I'm back on Facebook now, by the way. Yeah, I know. I was frustrated the other day, and I'm going to make up for that. I was worried about some money, but my money has been refunded, and I have an email from them, and I am going to reply and thank them for handling it, and getting my money back to me that I did not owe. So, yeah, I'm going to take care of that. And I've been in the other day, because I don't know, people, I just don't understand people. But I think I said in that video, I am thankful. I'm thankful every day I wake up. And that goes without saying. I'm thankful for so many things. Real friends and my family. I mean, my sister is the closest to me now. We've got family out of state and kind of family we lost touch with. But I'm thankful for what I have. I really am. But anyway, as I was saying, it just, it's like positive word of mouth. And small business, like I said, it can be done for anybody, but really small businesses really, really need it. And, okay, another one. And you might want to use some discretion here. But if it's someone you feel comfortable with, invite someone besides your close friends or your family for your dinner. And this could go anytime. These things don't necessarily have to be just at Thanksgiving. But say you've got a coworker and they don't have anyone. They're not spending, nobody should be alone at the holidays or forgotten at the holidays. Thanksgiving and Christmas. Maybe invite them over if it's you'll want to clear it with your family, I'm sure, but that coworker maybe they're alone, and I'll go on a story again. I'll make it brief. Christmas, and yes, we had gotten to know this guy, my mom and I, when I was still at home. There was a gentleman we got to know, and there was nothing romantic for either one of us. He was just a good guy, and we knew this, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. He was alone at Christmas, and he said he was going to be sitting home doing nothing. And my mom, back in the day, it came up, I think, the psychic session. It came up how my mom liked to do crafts. She did. And another thing she would do for Christmas, and she made good money on this, she made Christmas trees out of coat hangers. And a dry cleaner is where I managed. I had a lot of access to wire hangers there. And it was okay with the bosses. They knew I wasn't stealing. They knew that they didn't care. But I got her hangers, and she's went out and bought some too. And she got other people's given to her. But she would make Christmas trees. And then she was so talented. My daddy was too. I'm creative, but in different ways, and I'm trying to improve. But that's why I got my Photoshop picture. I thought I did a good job. But I got thumbs up. I'm not worried about it. I was happy with it. And, he didn't say he was going to rate. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. I haven't showed you Photoshop. I said it was Photoshop. And he didn't say he was going to rate the Photoshop ones. He said we could do it. He hasn't rated any of those yet. He's only rated, I think, 3 or 4 of them, of people he's met. But anyway, I don't know how I got on that, but I was just going to say, I got on that, but I just need to vent about things. But I am so thankful, is what I was trying to say. And I've had things going on. My sister being sick, I'm happy to help any way I can. And the other morning, her cat was sick, and I know it's not a reason, but yeah, and I don't know. And the like thing. I'm still gonna call YouTube out on that. But and then there was the money thing that came up, and I mentioned that on Facebook. But yet they took care of that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. We got to know this guy, and like I said, he sure enough on Christmas Day before we went where we were supposed to go, we went to visit him, and I think we took him a cake or cookies or something. And Mom made him one of her trees, done in blue and white because, please don't hate, he was a fan. Uh, he liked University of Kentucky basketball, so she did it in blue and white. And, you could tell that he just loved. He didn't expect us to come. We didn't tell him. And he was just sitting there by himself. But what I was going to go on to say, too, there's other people, too. And I don't want to say the wrong thing here to upset anybody, but the homeless. I know you don't know them, okay? And let me stress hard that I do not believe that everybody that's homeless, or anybody for that matter, not necessarily, I don't believe they're criminals. But the thing is, you never know who might be scamming you. I get that, okay? They do that. But there are homeless people out there that just fell on hard times. And when it's a stranger, someone you don't know, and this doesn't just apply. This could go for like a new neighbor that's moved in that seems like they're alone. You may not feel comfortable. I'm talking about stranger danger is what I'm talking about, not homeless people. Please, no, I don't mean that. Because a lot of those people had it going good for them at one time, and they fell on hard times. And there's been some people that were homeless that have brought themselves back up. And I'm always happy to hear those stories. But it's stranger danger. When you don't know anybody, you might not feel comfortable inviting them to your house. But one thing you could certainly do is like take them a plate of food, have somebody go with you, take them a plate of food, or maybe go in, take them in a restaurant and just, pay for whatever they order. It's always a good thing to do. So, and also, let me see. I think I've got just one more. We talked about, I put that, write a thank you note. That is just more personal. Writing thank you notes. We talked about that in the other one. It's just a more personal way to say thank you. And I don't think it's inappropriate, as long as I know it's not inappropriate. If you want to give somebody a little gift, something inexpensive. I mean, I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday. And I went to the Dollar Tree, and I did pretty good there. So, but also, I don't know with things going on the way they are, how this kind of thing is being handled as far as volunteering your time. But I've done it, and I enjoyed it. Volunteer your time if you can, like at a shelter. And that they have shelters. There are some shelters for homeless people that are down on their luck that they help out. Of course, there's Goodwill, and one that I volunteered for. I think they're around different places. The one I volunteered at was Operation Care, and they help out people that are down on their luck, and they help them with their bills. And they either take it cash donations or items because they have a store. And it's not just clothes. I mean, they have furniture that people have donated that they don't want anymore, jewelry, whatnots, various things. Donate something you don't want anymore. I mean, help out in that way if you can. And, like I said, I don't know how it is with their policies. I know they're open because I've been to Goodwill. And the whatnots and things like that I'll look at. I'm not crazy about buying clothes. And no, I'm not too good to buy clothes from Goodwill. But right now, you know what I'm saying. I'm just, I'm careful. I have to be. But I have been in one, and I did buy a few things. But, yeah, I'll do that. So, that's just some thoughts. And I think I put it on a card or picture. if I don't, I will. I think I did. To stay tuned to the end of the video. I should have said this at the beginning, but, well, I'll have it up on screen. Uh, there's an announcement I want to make. Uh, I'm going to do something that I should have done probably a long time ago. Because to a lot of people, it may not seem like much, but it is to me. When I hit 100 subscribers, and the last I looked, I'm at 171. So I've gone over that. I am going to be doing a giveaway. And I don't know how to do it that other way that some of them do. I will have to do it by doing a drawing, and I can't go live. But you can trust me. I will not cheat on this. The only thing I'm going to ask of you, and I'm going to have pictures. We're going to do this right now, and I'll tell you how to do it. Okay, I'm going, because I did forget to do this. Third prize is going to be this, and I'll also put in probably description and comments. So there's time to see that. Okay, I'm going to insert this. Okay, I'm going in price range up. And the second prize is going to be this. Okay, I will insert the picture. And the first prize will be this. Okay. Okay. And what I ask of you, if you're already subscribed, all you have to do is just comment something, just say enter me, or just say hello, I'd like to be entered. Let me know you subscribed. And if you can, I think there's a way you can have your settings on public so I can see your page to say you are subscribed to me. You have to be subscribed to me, okay? Because that's what I'm doing it for, is, the subscriber. The fact that I've gained subscribers. And I'm going to put their Christmas items that I'm going to put in, because I'm doing it I'll be doing the drawing the day after Thanksgiving. Friday after. Everybody's going to be, that's a crazy day, yeah. Black Friday. Oh, boy. Yes, Black Friday right there. I don't hit those things unless it's online. But, no. I will be doing it then. I'll be doing the drawings. And then in December, I'll get those out to you. And I've got another video that I can't wait to do for tomorrow. I'm planning for it. And I'm doing a giveaway there too. I'll be reacting to Taylor Swift's Red, Taylor's version. If you're a Swiftie, you know what went down, and she's done her re-recordings. And I'm so hyped for that. Plus, there's a short film coming out, and if I'm allowed to, I want to react to that. And I'm going to be having a giveaway where Taylor is concerned too. And at first I wondered how I should do it. I thought, well, maybe I should not allow any person that wins in this one to enter that one. But no, that's not fair. That's not fair. You can enter both. And I'll make an announcement, after the reaction. And same thing. Be subscribed. Like the video, of course. Please like the video on both. And yeah. You can be eligible to enter. You can enter both, and you're eligible to win twice. So yeah, if I, it's only fair if I draw your name. So, and that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go through and make sure who's entered, and I'd like to see who is subscribed to me for sure. I know who some of you are, but yeah, and I'm going to put your name, and then I'll maybe give it time for everybody to get in from their adventures on Friday after Thanksgiving. But I will do the drawing. And I made this longer than I meant to, so I'm going to go. Still got to get those pictures done and everything else. So, thank you so much for watching this. And I do. I appreciate you so much. I do. Even sometimes, people can get you down, but the nice people are what makes it worth it. They really are. And I appreciate you all. I do. And I guess I better get busy so I can I said I would have this video up. I try to have it up by 6 p.m. Eastern. So, shoot for that and hope I make it. And I know I should have, I do want to start planning my videos ahead of time. And I've been preparing, as in, researching that type of thing. And I've been making things on my Taylor Swift one. I'm putting so much into this. And with what I've got, and I really hope you'll watch. And that'll be, actually, I had first thought about doing it like after midnight when it's released, but I'm going to resist watching that, on my phone. I'm going to resist it. I'm going to wait. I was supposed to get my CD in the mail tomorrow. And usually by noon, our mail has run. So it'll probably be like afternoon, maybe early evening. But my reaction will go up. And I have a lot of little things planned. And I hope you join me. And I will announce, the giveaway there and tell you about that. So, better go. And what I'm going to start closing with, not only for these videos, but, just saying I've got to go. Have a great one, which I do wish you a great one, and I'll still say have a great one whenever you're watching. But I'm also going to say, stay thankful and be blessed. So, I'm going to go. There I go again. No. Be blessed and stay thankful, or however you want to say it, both. I wish the best for you. And thanks so much for watching. And hopefully you'll watch me tomorrow. And I will, if you're watching that video, I'll talk to you then. If not, whenever you tune in again, I'll see you then. Bye.